Hello. Welcome back.
So, um, uh, right off the bat, anybody listening closely to this who knows what this game is probably getting a lot of alarm bells ringing in their heads right now because we have the wrong soundtrack.
Oh,
Don't worry, I fully intend on resolving that before we begin the game. But we're going to watch the intro cutscene first. So we're going to let this
okay.
play out. While the intro cutscene is playing, I need to give you some trivia about this game that would be good to know before starting this. Right. The first one is basically what I just alluded to. This game has two soundtracks. The USA version, which is what we seem to have loaded in right now, and the Japanese soundtrack.
Huh.
The Japanese soundtrack is just infinity times better.
Oh.
I mean, neither soundtrack is bad, but like the USA soundtrack is okay. The Japanese soundtrack is gold. And yeah, we need to make sure that you hear it for
Okay.
your playthrough. Yeah, the very vast majority of people who play this game, like, they prefer the Japanese soundtrack so much that they refuse to play the game unless the Japanese soundtrack is loaded in.
Damn.
Now, because of how we got this set up, there is a chance that this could be a very easy fix, or it could be a very difficult fix that would require you to pause the recording while we do it off camera.
Okay.
We will see. I will hope for the best. Anyways, opening cutscene. I'm pretty sure most of the game's programming is just this opening cutscene.
Damn. It
Yeah,
sounds like she's
that's
saying
cool.
Sonic Boom.
That's because the music is called Sonic Boom.
Did that influence the future game that people didn't like?
No, it is worth noting that Sonic Boom is a real life phenomenon that happens when something travels exactly at the speed of sound, which is something that you have to do if you plan on going faster than the speed of sound. At some point, to get faster than the speed of sound, you have to pass the exact speed of sound.
Damn.
And when that happens, all the sound that you're making to go that fast kind of builds up alongside you without really going anywhere.
Huh.
Hold on, quiet for a second. I need to hear this. Yeah, this is not the Palm Tree Panic that I recognize. We need to change the soundtrack. So
Okay.
go ahead and press a button.
Okay. Oh, did I need to click on it again?
Oh look, it says past and future. I didn't get to explain this
Uh,
yet. Click on a button.
I am.
Start button. Something.
Oh, I need to push enter.
Okay. All right. Now press start again. Hold on. Yeah. RAM data. Uh, if you do new game, is it just going to load you into? Is there no settings button? Hold on. Click on new game really quick. I want to see if it brings you to like a main menu or something. We don't want to see Palm Tree Panic. Oh gosh darn it! It's Palm Tree Panic. All right. Reload the ROM or that. Okay. Yeah. Reload this. Okay. RAM data. Um.
Okay.
What on earth am I looking at? Okay, well then, it's gonna be a difficult fix. We will be right back.
Okay. I will pause recording.
That's fine.
Hi. That took way longer
This,
than we expected.
yeah, it took over an hour to get this fixed. As it turns out, the Sega CD freaking sucks. Sorry, Sega. If any representatives from Sega are watching this, I mean you no harm. You guys have generally been treating the fans decently nice, and I wish to return that sentiment because you guys are awesome. But oh my gosh, why did you design the CD to be like this?
It literally drove Skylar insane.
I thought of like so many different solutions, and every single one fell apart somewhere. But we now have we now have a version of Sonic CD which should have English words everywhere so we can actually read it quickly. I mean, Trent can read some Japanese, so that wouldn't be too big of an issue
Yay.
if it was on. But we have some, like, look, it says press start in English. So we can
Yes.
read it and we can listen to the Japanese soundtrack, a widely regarded better version of the soundtrack. Will you please break out of the demo that you're going to get broken into here? Right?
Okay.
Unless this was you starting it. Why is there a random blue bar at the bottom? Hmm.
I don't know.
You know what? You know what? There's also one at the top. You know what? I'm going to think this is like screen cropping. And guess
Okay.
how little I care. We're just going to play the game.
Yeah.
All right. So did you actually press start there? Nope. You got demoed again.
Okay. Okay.
Special thanks to my friend Mark who helped us figure out what we were doing wrong after a while. If
Okay,
he's watching this,
Is this okay? This is me. This is me.
yeah, this is you.
I will
Okay, so-
save state.
Yeah. Yeah, do save state. Do you see? So, do you feel anything that's particularly off, or whatever? I guess it's a little slow. I'm seeing a delay. Are you seeing the same delay? It might just be Discord.
I think it might be Discord. Whoa.
Okay, but like
Oh.
when you press the jump button, it actually jumps in time. When you
Yeah.
and like you can hear the jump sound effect at the same time. Okay, so it's just a
Whoa,
Discord.
whoa.
So, while you make your way through this,
Whoa.
I have to tell you some bad news.
Okay.
I have to tell you some really bad news.
Okay.
This game does not have the Chaos Emeralds. It instead has a different collectible called the Time Stones. To get the Time Stones, you need to do special stages. There were special stages in the game, but there's where am I going with this? This game has a good ending and a bad ending.
Oh.
There are two ways to get the good ending. Right? The first way is to get all the time stones, which requires you to go through the worst special stages we've seen in Sonic games.
Dang.
Right? But you access them the same way that you do through Sonic 1. That is, get 50 rings and get to the end, and then jump into Big Room. The other way to get the good ending is, in every stage, go to the past by time traveling, which is a thing you can do in this game, then go through the very labyrinthian stage to try and locate. Oh my gosh! Okay, no. To try and locate a specific device and destroy it in every stage.
Oh.
Not very easy to do. What is Amy doing here?
Hi.
This is Amy. I do not recall her appearing. I don't recall Amy appearing in Palm Tree Panic. Are we
Why,
playing the
hello?
right game? Are we playing the right game?
So. Hello, Amy.
You can get away from her. She doesn't do anything except slow you down,
Oh.
which really sucks. But I mean, because she's supposed to be a better character than that nowadays. But in her first appearance, nope, she's just.
Yeah, it was weird to
so-
see her.
So let me tell you about this game's mechanics. This game has a time travel mechanic. I'm sure you've noticed by now there are some signs that say past and some signs that say future, right?
Yeah.
Every single stage in this game has 4 different variants. 4 of them. 4 entire different versions of each stage. You're in the present version right now. There's a past version. And there are 2 future versions, a good future and a bad future. Each version has its own unique soundtrack, which some of them are really, really cool. And it would be really cool if you could experience them all at some point, but just a little much. But to access them, what you need to do is you need to click on one of the, well, not click on, you need to pass through one of the time travel signs, And then you need to go fast for a while. And then if you go fast for a while you have one of the signs loaded up, you will time travel to that part of the stage. So if you do this future one right now, and then you go really fast for a while without slowing down, you will time travel to the future. However, unfortunately, oh, well, you failed. You just at the very end there, you hit a wall and slowed down just enough to cancel it. But, the way it works right now is, if you go to the future, which will always happen on Act 3, on Act 3 of every stage, you will end up in the future. But if you go to the future without breaking the thing in the past, you'll end up in the bad future. Check out what happens to the world in the bad future.
Whoa.
Everything is just in shambles. It's kind of cool to see because it's a complete atmospheric shift. And it's kind of my biggest praise for Sonic CD is that it handles the atmosphere very well. Palm Tree Panic is supposed to be this bright and happy and colorful place. You get to watch it turn into this polluted hellscape if you don't save the world.
That
Now,
wasn't fair.
you're not going to collect the ring? There you go. Now, so yeah, your goal is to make it so that you get the good futures instead of the bad futures. Because you didn't find the devices in Palm Tree Panic, you are now locked out of one of the two ways to get the good ending. Now, you have to get all the time stones if you want the good ending. However, let me tell you right now, there's not a whole lot to the good ending compared to the bad ending. I mean, the bad ending is just an extra bit to the cutscene, the end cutscene. So, same thing with the good ending. They're just slightly different cutscenes. If you want to try and get the good ending, collect 50 rings and do some special stages. They are the worst special stages in the series, in my opinion. They are very, very, just difficult to work with. But,
Hey, it's Amy.
Oh, hey. Yeah, you're right. It is Amy. Wow, she's gonna be here for a long time in the series. Yeah, that's gonna be so cool. Yeah, that's gonna be so cool. Look, watch.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh no, Amy's gone now. I guess that's why we never see her again in the other games. This is her last appearance. Didn't I just make this joke earlier today with Knuckles?
Yeah. Can I get her back?
Yeah, just much later in the game. So that was Metal Sonic who just kidnapped her. Now you have an incentive to keep playing through the game. Find and rescue Amy.
How do you get those coins? They're behind the wall.
They're glitched in. I'm pretty sure those rings are not possible to get, making this one of the stages where you can't get a perfect score.
Whoa.
Interesting, huh? Yeah, every stage has like 10 alternate paths, and that's kind of why finding the devices in the past is so difficult to do. Yeah, you should do some time travel at some point when you're able to, because it is worth seeing how the atmosphere shifts drastically in each stage. Right, and they all get their own unique soundtracks and everything, and yeah, it's cool to see. And I've been wanting to. What do you?
I was trying. It seemed like there was a thing right there.
So this will take you to the path if you.
What was the point of that?
Well, to get in that thing that you kept jumping into. That's what the point of it was.
Hey, look at this.
Yeah, it's the wall.
Okay.
So yeah, I think you need to decide now. Are you gonna try and aim for the good ending?
Well, I guess that depends.
Here's the thing. I find it to be complete suffering, no matter which path you try to take to get to the good ending. And bit of a confession here.
Okay.
The bad ending is kind of cool. I mean, well, the ending cutscene itself is just whatever, right? Like, uh-oh, you failed. Whatever will I do? Try again, I guess. But actually, oh my gosh. Well, welcome to the future. But actually, like, going through the bad ending and seeing the bad futures of every stage is kind of cool. Look at the bad future for Collision Chaos.
Oh wow.
That you can't hear because of the bumpers. Can you you can spin dash. So yeah, springs and bouncy objects are typically a good way to get time travel going. You'll know that you're going fast enough when you see sparks flying behind you. What was that? There you go. So these are sparks. If you can keep them going for a while. Oh, and now you slowed down enough. But whatever. That's just.
Huh.
Anyways. But yeah. On one hand, you either. On one hand, to get the good ending, you just go through labyrinthian stages, which is a pain to do, and there's one device in particular that's locked behind something that how are players supposed to know that doing that specific thing will not actually crush you. And on the other hand, a different way to get to good ending is suffering. So it's really up to you. How much do you want to complete it? I personally see no shame either way.
What?
You can do this. I believe in you. I mentioned in the last episode of Sonic 3 that this is like the worst of the classic Sonic games, but it's still an important one to play. You still have save states, you know.
Oh yeah.
So you might as well plop one down because you haven't gotten one in a while.
I'm just like, I don't know how to react.
Yeah, it's a little much, isn't it?
It's. Hey, that's kind of cool.
Oh, hey, let's see here. How much time is on this time right there? We've been at this for 18 minutes, plus 1 hour.
Shit.
Can you believe we went through all that pain just to get this? Just to get this?
I'm still in awe about it. Whoa, what was the point of that?
Yeah, Sonic CD level design is not good.
I'm just.
The graphics are what's good. It's just the actual stages themselves aren't good.
Okay. So what's the point of those?
Points.
How'd you even see that?
The Mantis strikes again. Has claimed a new victim. Now, as much or little fun as you're having right now, I promise there is still stuff to enjoy about this game, just not as much as Sonic 3. I know it feels like a significant downgrade from what you just finished, but stick with it.
Hey.
There is a Twitter account that that I followed while Twitter was still okay, called "Dumb Ways to Time Travel in Sonic CD," and it just involves really weird ways that you can count as going fast enough to time travel. Kind of funny.
Um,
So,
guess I'm
your initial
just-
thoughts?
I'm still processing.
Good
is that a-
processing or bad processing?
Oh, I missed it. Eh, whatever. I'm just like, this is just not Sonic. I don't know what to tell
Well,
you.
it clearly is.
Like, it doesn't feel like it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, when
Like-
it comes to thinking about Sonic games, CD is not one that I think of first or second or 10th. But the music is very Sonic. You'll learn to appreciate this music when it gets remixed like 10,000 times in the future because Sega knows that everyone loves the Japanese soundtrack.
Okay.
Other than that, Sonic CD gets rarely referenced. Ian Flynn stuck in a reference in the re-release of Sonic Generations when it was bundled with the new Shadow Generations. And Sonic Mania has an entire stage from Sonic CD in it.
I mean,
Yeah, look, here's the thing. This game definitely feels a lot less like Sonic than Sonic's 1, 2,
Like-
and 3 feel like.
it
but-
feels like they went back in time to Sonic 1.
Well, about that.
Okay.
Two things. One, haha, funny joke. I don't know if you realized it. Because this is a game about time travel. So, yeah, of course they went back in time.
Oh.
Secondly, I don't know if you remember me saying this at the end of the Sonic 3 playthrough, but this game is technically the actual Sonic 2. Like, you'll notice Tails isn't here. Have you? Have you noticed that
Yeah,
Tails isn't here?
I noticed that.
Good.
What was that?
Alright, anyways, yeah, remember to set save states because here comes your boss battle.
Okay.
This one kind of sucks.
Ooh.
Ugh. He's up there somewhere. So yeah, as I was saying, this game feels a lot less like Sonic than some of the other games we've played so far are. However, there is still things to look forward to. There is one stage in particular that I'm thinking of that is like one of the most well-known Sonic moments in the entire series. Yeah. So look forward to that. you are just a few episodes away from experiencing one of the most the most well-known Sonic moments ever. Also, supposedly that new Sonic movie that's coming out is supposed to be based off of this. So, you lost all the. Okay. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, and the music is all good, as I keep saying.
I guess I could see why you keep talking about the music. Because
I mean, this boss battle music that you're listening to right now is just whatever. I mean, I guess people find it funny that there's a rap song for Eggman. But no, I'm mostly here because I like the atmosphere shifts between all the time periods, namely the bad endings. Yeah, the bad endings are like a cool kind of bad ending. Like I can't believe that the stakes are that high in a Sonic game of all things. Like that's cool to think about, even if it's also totally scary. You should take use of your save states. I'm kind of sick of you losing your progress in this battle over and over again.
Okay. Oh.
Really?
Hey.
I didn't mean to restart the entire battle. that actually set you back a decent amount because there was garbage there that you cleaned out that now you have to clean out again.
Oh.
We're gonna be here forever, aren't we?
Where was the garbage? Oh, hey.
Those bubbles that you kept popping that were blocking your path there. Yeah, they're kind of slowing you down, and now you have to clear them out again.
That's fine. I'm doing a lot better.
Also, by the way, to prevent you from getting in that same cubby over and over again, you need to, delay your jump a little bit on the flippers.
Okay.
Oh, the lag.
Yeah, that was laggy for me too. Ooh.
Ugh. Jeez, you haven't even seen him on screen yet. He's up there. You just need to.
Well, I technically saw him on screen.
Well, before the battle began.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, maybe.
There you go. It's only one hit that you have to do.
There we
So,
go.
yeah. Okay. 2 zones down. I think there are 6 total.
Hey. I do like the
okay,
music. I'm just...
Okay, well, hang on a second.
Yeah.
Set a save state here.
Okay.
When the next stage begins. Okay, cool. Now, wait and do nothing. We're gonna go ahead and let this episode end, with a save state set to the beginning here, so you can go back to it when we're ready for the next episode. But we're gonna go ahead and sit here for a second because there's a well-known Easter egg if you stay still and press no buttons for a couple minutes.
Okay.
So, while we're watching Sonic stare at you, initial thoughts.
I feel like... Huh.
What?
I feel like...
Hang on. Wait. No, there was something I heard in the background. Did you play like a video or something?
I don't think so.
Because I definitely heard something, and it might have appeared on the video recording.
I was looking at someone sent me a text message and I was looking at it. Anyway, don't worry about it.
Yeah, as long as it wasn't anything sensitive.
I don't think it was. Anyway, someone sent me a video. And I was gonna look at it later. I realized what it was. Anyway. Man, it's just so weird.
Yeah, no, I have a lot of problems with this game. As I mentioned multiple times already in this marathon, somebody else is going through this with me. I initially requested skipping Sonic CD. He convinced me to allow it to happen because he has a high tolerance for bad game design, and there is a lot of bad game design in this game. but it's okay. We'll get through it together. You're already a significant chunk of the way through the game. Is this going to be the thing? No. All right. It's probably at 5 minutes, maybe 2 minutes 30. I don't know. But yeah, just keep pressing nothing. He'll grow more and more impatient with you. Yeah, no. No. I have a lot of problems in this game, but I do recognize the importance it has in the series and the story and all that. It introduces Amy and Metal Sonic, who are both staple characters. So
yeah.
Let's see this. Yeah, and the gameplay isn't horrible. Like the whole game isn't horrible. It's just not what I think of when I want to play a Sonic game, you know?
Yeah. Me too.
But we'll get through it. We will.
Well, I mean, it looks
minutes?
Cool. It does look cool. It just...
Pay attention. Pay attention. Is it going to happen at 3 minutes?
I'm out of here.
Please let the thing happen at 3. Oh.
Oh, he says I'm out of here. What? Whoa.
He leaves and you lose if you wait there for 3 minutes.
Dang. Oh, and it restarts the whole... Wow.
And that's why I said have a save state there. So now you can load the save state.
Damn.
See? And now nothing even happened. We'll reload right here at the beginning of the next episode.
Dang. Okay. I mean,
it's I
do
funny
like
though, right?
the game. It's just... I feel like we went back in time. I guess that's what really, like... and which is funny because it's a time
realize the joke
thing.
that you're making?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I realize there's a joke. But in all seriousness, I feel like... Yeah. I feel like they just, you know... Like, is this... Okay, answer me this. Is this newer than the other games? Like, did it go Sonic 1 and then this game? Or did
This
they
is
release...
older than Sonic 2.
This is older than Sonic 2. Okay.
Yeah, this is the true Sonic 2, depending on how you look at it. I mean,
Got it.
Sonic 2 is the
Okay.
true Sonic 2 because it's named Sonic 2, but this game came up before. Well, no, this game was finished before. I actually don't know. There's some confusing things between this game and Sonic 2. But
You know what? That makes me take
there are
back.
Easter eggs.
Yes.
But there are Easter eggs. There are Easter eggs in this. Well, there's one Easter egg in this game where you can see Tails with the caption "See you in the next game." And
Yeah.
actually, I want to show you some of those Easter eggs because there's some really interesting Easter eggs in here. Here's hoping that the Skylar of the Future remembers to take you to the sound test after we are done with the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's some really cool Easter eggs to be seen here. Including one of the most well-known creepy Sonic moments. You want some nightmare fuel?
Sure.
Hey, you know what? We have time. Kinda. Do you want to see some nightmare fuel in this episode before we turn it off?
Sure. How do you do that?
All right, awesome. Well, you're gonna have to be in the main menu. Let me figure this out really quick.
Okay.
Sonic CD, how to open. Make sure you do whatever it is you're gonna do without saving a save state. We want to make sure you end up right here. How
Okay.
to open sound tab. All right. Let's see here. All right, here we go. In content.
Sorry, there's something in my keyboard. Anyway.
Okay. Do you know which button is the A button on your keyboard? Well, don't press it. Don't press it. Ah, damn it.
What?
You were about to have a very easy way to get back to the main menu. But no, now you jumped. Now Sonic's not going to take you back there himself. But yes, you do know which button to say. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and just, I guess, manually reboot the thing.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, so it just registers as a pause on OBS. Okay, that's cool.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, why don't you go ahead? Why don't you go ahead and load the thing? Your save state is persisted. Yeah, go ahead, click on that.
Okay.
Open the thing. It's gonna reboot. Yep. Yep. Go ahead, click a start button. Begin the thing. Yep. Do not save state. But on the title screen, when you see Sonic on the title screen, press down, 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 left, right, A really quickly. Now,
Say it again.
down, 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 left, right, A.
Down, 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 left, right, A.
Well, now it's too late.
Okay.
All right, so try again. Try again once this is done.
Oh.
Okay, now then, um, 46 for this first one.
Okay. Okay.
12 for the next one.
Okay.
25.
Okay.
Nightmare Fuel. Go.
What the?
Now, that visual looks creepy as heck, but it's even creepier if you're playing the US version because the boss music, this is just the boss music, but the boss music in the US version is so much more unsettling. The Japanese text here reads, well, there's a few ways to read the words. The guide that I'm looking at here says that it says Infinite Fun Sega Enterprises, signed Majin.
Okay.
Majin is apparently one of the names of the developers, or at least a nickname or something.
Yeah.
But it could also mean devil.
Oh. I mean, it does have a human face on Sonic.
Somebody once said that that this is supposed to be Sonic with a Mario mask. I don't see it.
I don't see that, but
Yeah. Well, this Mujin mask was recently referenced in another form of official Sonic media. Some Sonic Channel Halloween artwork.
huh.
They knew this was creepy and they made it a Halloween joke. Amazing. There's a lot of other things to see here on the sound test. How much time is on the recording? Do you want to see one more cool thing?
I guess I'll see one more cool thing. How do you do it?
Yeah, there's like 5 cool things here, but okay. Down, 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 left, right, A for sound test again.
Okay.
42, 4, 21.
42. I had to go the long way, didn't I? 42, 4. And what was the next one?
21.
21.
Behold, Batman.
What the heck? That's actually really cool.
No, that's actually really Batman.
What the...
Your mouse is on screen still. Your mouse has been on screen this whole time. Yeah. Yeah, there's a few other things in here. The Tails Easter egg that I mentioned is in here. There's some Chibi Sonic in here.
Dang.
There's a Sonic with a band, I guess. Fastest DJ, MC Sonic. There's an entire special stage in here, because I guess there are 8 special stages. Um. Anyways. Well. Yeah, that's all we got for now, because this has been going on for long enough. Plus the hour we spent setting this up, so
Dang.
we gotta turn this off. Can you load the save state just to confirm that you still have it? Nice. All right, cool. So this is what we'll begin next episode. We're done for
Okay.
now.
Yeah. I guess.
So that's episode 1 of Sonic CD. We're gonna do whatever we want with this, I guess. We're not taking this one too seriously, but we'll do it. We'll get it finished.
Now that I will say, just to put it out there, I know we're gonna answer, but I'll just put it out there. I was judging this based on playing Sonic 1, 2, and 3, and I thought this was like the 4th release.
No.
Now that I know that it's actually the 2nd release, I will judge it a lot less. That's what I meant by the.
I'm still gonna judge it. Yeah. No,
Huh?
I'm still gonna judge it.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna judge it
But-
because this is not a.
But
this is not a
it's
fun
more
game,
understandable. I can see how like this has. Yeah, I could see why it is the way it is.
Right.
Yeah, 'cause I was like, what happened to this feature that they showed in 3? Like, I kept judging it that way. So.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Anyways.
Don't worry. All those things and more. All those things and more will return in the next game in the series after this one. Well, no, the next game in the marathon after this one. And we have a few options. While you play through this game, I'm gonna have a fun time figuring out which one I want you to play next, because I have a few options. I think I'm gonna have you skip to we'll get there when we get there. For now though,
Okay.
we can end this off because we need to get to sleep. Holy smokes, we need to get to sleep.
Yeah. It's like really late.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
We'll finish this later.
Yep. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.